We have a Coppola questions before we move on.
I'm not going to ask very many questions because why bother? But how did the map turning red tell Darwin that Saber planned to kill people with the machines? How did that clue him into that?
Red mean bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Or he read it and we didn't get to see it. We just saw the visual aid of the red painting the map, and he actually saw it saying it.
That's the only thing that I could think. But at the same time, then why would Saber have access to that? Because Saber doesn't know about that part of the plan. So,
and it was under the file named cluster form, which Saber definitely knows about. He refers to it as such. Maybe he did know it. He's just playing dumb.
Okay. Well, I mean that would work.
Yeah.
I mean, if he knew about it, what was his plan anyway? Like, he would have to play dumb because
I guess.
Yeah.
But like again, he yells at Yanshu about it being a,
Yeah, there's no way he would go along with it because it would just ruin him. Like, there's no reason for him to want to exterminate everybody.
I mean, he's a former arms dealer. They're all bad, right?
Is it former arms dealer? Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's what they said at the beginning.
Yeah, but they care about money and profit, and killing everybody on the planet doesn't seem to be right? It would drive a bunch of profit.
Yeah. If the guinea pigs need special devices to speak to humans, how do they speak to the fly?
All animals can communicate with each other.
Oh,
yeah, it's that rule. Every movie that has talking animals abides by that rule.
Mm-hmm. And the fly doesn't talk; he just makes noises the whole time.
He kind of talks, but it's high pitched. Yeah. I wonder what actor they got to play the fly.
I saw it in the credits,
I saw it in
but
too. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Probably D. Bradley Baker again. They get him to play random animals and everything.
How exactly would Blaster have been able to graduate from West Point through a correspondence program? Don't you need to do some hands-on things for West Point? Is it all
I'm
just
pretty
tests?
sure you have to be in the military too.
Okay,
I don't think they let civilians in, do they?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So I made a joke. It actually was D. Bradley Baker that played Mitch. Not even kidding.
Hey, dude, you got an autograph of
So
Mooch.
I got to meet Mooch this last weekend.
He was
probably
just brought
there
in a
thinking,
picture
like-
of the fly.
If I'd known about it.
does this guy's not going to ask me about Mooch? Like, of all my roles, I figured this guy would know about
All the
Mooch.
great things I've played over the years. That's my most proud.
I mean, he played Morris in Shang-Chi, the wingless, faceless, flying, furry butt thing. He does the voice of that. He had a picture of it on his thing of 8x10s that you could get.
That's hilarious.
God.
I asked him about it when I met him at Celebration. I was like, "Where's your Morris thing?" Because they only had Star Wars characters to sign, basically. He's like, a surprising amount of people actually like Morris and want me to sign Morris stuff.
So what was with the tripwire? Was that? I mean, it had to be Speckles, right? But why would he want something to explode outside of the server? Why is it for humans and not for his counterparts in G-Force? Why is it there at all?
Contractually obligated explosions need to be in the movie.
Yeah, that has to be the only reason.
Oh, I mean, you have to have a way for them to defeat this sentient microwave that somehow climbed through the air vent down to them.
And didn't microwave Hurley the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I wish. Would have been so cool. That's an explosion I wish I would have seen.
Yeah, dude, he just explodes
big
into
red
a pink mist.
And then my final question that I felt like bothering to write down. Why was the way to activate Clusterstorm just a button on a coffee machine?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess it could be anything since they're all supposed to be linked technically.
True.
And they talked about the coffee machine multiple times so people would recognize it.
True.
It makes no fucking sense. Why would it be a
if
keystroke
it's going
or a
off of-
computer or something that would turn it on?
If he's going off of him
coffee
trying to
machine.
do it as a demonstration to be like, look, I'm activating it all from a coffee machine. That's how everything is connected.
Why is he doing all of this behind closed doors and not at a presentation
event.
or something? He's doing it by himself. billionaire who is obviously great at marketing because he's the number one appliance dealer would definitely see this as a marketing opportunity and would do it publicly somewhere with a ton of people.
You think in an alternate universe, Charlie Bedell's selling those appliances?
Yes.
Or he might be retired by that point.
You want to buy a coffee machine?
It's the latest and greatest.
A mole told me about it.
Why was the chick that sort of looks like the girl from American Beauty even in the movie? Marcy?
I don't know.
Hot chick.
Nothing she does couldn't have just been done by Zach Galifianakis, unless they just couldn't get Zach Galifianakis for some scenes.
I feel like there had to be. So, like, there's a point where he gets taken away by the FBI to go to the headquarters, and then she has to, like, help G-Force escape. I
Yeah, but they could have just not written
that
and just had it. He
Just
helps them.
G-Force could have escaped by themselves.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah,
helping them
they
escape
could've got
before
out
the
by
FBI
themselves.
gets him.
There are
just kept
no
thinking about
other
that.
women in the entire movie, so
That
Penelope Cruz.
No, that's not true.
yeah, but
They have what's her
the
face
one-
at the pet store.
Oh, yeah.
Casey Nash, yeah.
And there's the woman driving the car at the very beginning.
Yeah,
that-
the hot chick
that,
in the car at the beginning
that Darwin jumps on the tire.
with Richard Gere.
This is like a theme in these Bruckheimer movies,
Yes.
like The Rock.
Why?
There's like
I don't think women exist, so let's just not put them in this.
Or we just have them play like a silent character that is only there for reactionary shots.
or is
Not
only
one
there to be a love interest.
FBI agent could have been a female.
No.
No,
Are
she
you
would have been like,
nuts?
what are we doing? These animals talk? That's incredible. We should be using them. And then Job would have been like, you want to see a magic trick?
A Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Lego Batman.
I'm Bojack.
I'm also Bojack.
And my other one was like, I guess they're just ignoring that Speckles is a mass murderer, and what happens to Saber? Like, doesn't he go to prison?
You would
long
assume
time?
both of them would be in prison for the rest of their lives.
I mean, maybe not Speckles, because no one's going to believe a fucking mole did all of it, but like, G-Force knows and the FBI knows. Why are they working with him?
Why would they have a mole do it? Just to have a room full of people dismantling those things, because you would want them out of operation as quickly as possible, not having a tiny fucking rodent doing it one at a time. God damn it.
Maybe they're trying to cover it all up, and they're still just pinning it on Saber.
I do feel like it's pretty stupid of us to be like, why? I mean, you know, we're trying to follow the movie logic here, people.
Yeah.
But still, it's just, it's a stupid kids movie cartoon thing. But, you know, has to make some sense, right?
Yeah, I think good kids movies tell a great story that's grounded and actually makes sense and like has something to say. This movie has nothing to say at all.
Because kids are entertained by the spectacle of it and all that. You can have that in a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The kids will watch either way, really. But there's no reason not to do it if you can also, just make a good movie out of it.
If you can tie in the parents a little bit, you can increase your box office.
Yeah.
Just because they're like, oh, I didn't
Parents
hate
actually,
that.
word of mouth is going to be like, parents will actually want to take their kids to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's Pixar's success is they make movies for both the parents and the kids. And then those movies grow with those children as well. The stories, the theme and message that they're telling in those movies then goes with the kids as they get older and rewatch it. I couldn't fucking tell you what the theme or point of this story was.
Never underestimate the little guy.
Family.
He was bigger than the
Family.
rest of them.
Anyways.
Oh, you meant the guinea pigs, not Zach Galifianakis. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an honorary guinea pig. Just look at him.